Package. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another video. In today's video, I want to explain everything that's going on. We have a lot going on with the car, a lot of parts coming in, and a lot of things changing. I made some big mistakes, but it is what it is. We're gonna keep moving forward. So let's go ahead and just straight hop into it. Apollo's already at the garage door inspecting. Here's the Hellcat, as you guys see in the flesh and blood. It's still physically okay, but we got some issues going on. Something ended up happening with the coolant system. I had my radiator hose actually get rubbed through by one of my tensioner pulleys. Got the key now. Unlocked. Pop the hood for y'all so you can see everything that's going on. Yep, can't tell already, there's a lot of dry coolant everywhere. And this is my original radiator hose. So somehow, some way, there's some mesh that runs along this, right? It ended up catching on to this adjustable tensioner here, and it ended up, you know, pulling the coolant hose into it and caused a nice big old tear. Sent coolant all over the motor and everything. That's why it looks the way it does. I tried to fix the system by going to Advanced Auto Part, and I had purchased this, you know, same style of hose. I cut it a little too short. As you can see, there's some of the thermostat housing still hanging out, but it worked. You know, it held the coolant in there. There was no leaks or anything else like that. Get your butt out my car. What are you doing? Get your, golly, you're bad. Out. No, not that way. No. You're not going anywhere. So that happened, and it is what it is. There was nothing I can do about it besides fix it. I didn't sit there and complain, moan, or anything else like that. After I fixed that, I didn't actually fix it the way I thought it did. You have to pull a vacuum on the 6.2 Hemi in order to properly bleed the, you know, coolant system, and I didn't. So I thought I did, but I didn't do it all the way. So there was still some air trapped in the system, and for some odd reason, the thermostat was reading what it was supposed to. It was reading 180, 185, 190. It didn't go above 200, even when it was 100 degrees outside, you know. So I was really confused on how this happened. Basically, in layman's terms, we probably cracked the block, need a new bottom end, and I've already made that happen. So what's going in the car is going to be a MMX Billet 426 stroker. So we got a 426 going off in this thing. We got a cam. I want to show you that right now. Boom, boy. We got cam motion, camshaft that had been spec'd out for the car on how it was going to be. So I don't know 100%, you know, if this is the exact cam we're going with, but nonetheless, Cam Motion had sent us a camshaft, lifters, and all the valve springs and retainers. And we also have a nice locker in here. And everything is packaged with my name on it and everything. And you know, they had some real good attention to detail. I'll go ahead and open this up for you guys. All the retaining screws, the valve seats, or the seats, right? Retainers, yeah, the retainers, some shims, and all of these springs. So we have everything we would need to put in here besides the push rods. We also have some Johnson short traveler lifters. Boom. And people don't be showing y'all all this stuff, but you guys can see there. Josh and short travel. So we have a set of those going in the car. We're going to soak those in oil. And I'll show y'all the cam. They did really good on their packaging. It's all wrapped up in oil and everything. Has padding on each side of the box. And we got a nice big old sticker. So let me open this up for y'all. Got some packing tape on here. Roll it out. And there she is, boys. Cam motion, hopefully you get to see that. I'm leaving in the packaging and everything because, like I said, got to figure out what the plan is. Even if I don't put this in this motor, which it will be this motor, you know, because we have another motor, like I said. We may put this bottom end in another car that I'm excited about. And that will be on the channel very, very soon. But y'all nice up close look at it. See how everything is, you know, cut. Good quality cam. Looks good. So, be wrapping this all back up. So if you want to order that camshaft, I'll put a link right here for you guys to go on there and purchase that exact camshaft, the specs, and everything else like that. So besides that, man, yeah, that's really what's going on. The motor's hurt. So it is so hurt that it is blowing out literal white smoke, you know, like a steam engine, which lets me know that it's probably in the bottom end. Mainly because we just changed the head gaskets, 5-layer Cometic head gaskets, ARP head studs. I highly doubt that it, you know, pushed that head gasket out. But car was gonna have to come apart anyway for us to put the camshaft in, and you know, now we're about to have a built motor. So I'm really excited for the car in the build now because it's gonna be even more capable than what it was before, and it's gonna be making even more power, and this should be a really, really fun and interesting build. All that will be left now is a transmission, and you know, that's pretty much it. We have, like I said, some awesome other stuff still coming for the car that I'm super excited to share with you guys, and I hope that you guys are all excited also. And if you guys hadn't seen already, I don't know if I mentioned it, we have these beautiful 4 rails on the car now, and yeah, it's looking pretty crusty because of all the coolant and everything that has been spewed everywhere. This reservoir didn't even suck down at all, so I had to literally fill the motor itself up with coolant until it came out of the thermostat housing, and that didn't even get all the air out after I cracked the bleeder screw and filled it with water through there. You know, I'm 100% taking blame for this. This is 100% my fault. I should have, you know, called somebody and had something done instead of, you know, just guessing and thinking that I had it right, because this is an expensive, you know, lesson, but it is what it is. You know, I'm taking this punch, I'm taking this hit, and we're gonna, you know, continue to move forward and make a lot of awesome content, and I'm just super excited for everything else that's in store. And I know a lot of you guys are also, and a lot of people really didn't expect it either. So we're about to have a full bolt-on built 426 Hellcat, and you know, minus transmission right now, and I'm going to be working on that, but I got to take care of the motor stuff, and the motor's already up there at the shop. Right now we're gathering all of the, you know, other stuff that we'll need, you know, seals, timing chains, all that kind of stuff, and just getting it all together and getting it all ready to go off in there and, you know, get swapped out. Now I will say I'm still able to drive the car. I've been driving it I've been driving it to and from work, and I'm constantly adding more coolant in there. Trying to make sure that everything is running the way it's supposed to run. But honestly, guys, there's no way for me to really know because I don't think that the thermostat housing is reading what it's supposed to be reading. It says it's only at 180, 195, but I know very well that it's probably a lot higher than that. So I'm making sure I'm paying attention to it and everything. I still have to get back and forth from work, so I'm still, like I said, having to use the car. But besides that, I haven't been doing any kind of racing. I didn't even get to like really race the car on the setup that it was on, which is very unfortunate because I'm pretty sure it was really up there in power, and I know it would have smacked a lot of cars and really just went out there and would have handled his business. But now with this other stuff is gonna go out there and smack even more cars. I'm gonna lose some races here and there. I don't care. I'm out here having fun. But a lot of people are gonna be very upset with all this stuff that's going on. And hey, man, that's cool. I'm doing this for you guys. I also need to make sure I have my car running, and I'm just super excited for it. So if you guys like this video, please remember to drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And stay tuned for all these bangers. The next video is going to be me showing you guys the motor and everything else like that, and hopefully it actually going in the car. So you guys stay tuned for all that. I'll catch you on the next upload. This has been Boosted Lucky. Y'all stay safe and keep it together out there.